Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And here I have an older article from Verizon's News Center. I'll leave a link to it in the description for those of you who may be new to the channel and haven't seen it. So I'm still getting lots of messages, asking me what's next for Verizon. I've already acknowledged that they'll have the best 5G network, but now people are asking what's next. Well, we got to go back. We got to go back to this Frontier deal. It's been approved by the Frontier shareholders. Now it goes to the regulatory approval. This right here is the next big thing for Verizon. They're going to expand the fiber network, and they're going to accelerate the offering for premium broadband and mobility services to new customers. So here you see the map. The red is where Verizon has Fios today. The blue is where Frontier exists. Again, it's massive scale. It is massive scale. And that's going to be Verizon's advantage. They already secured the mid-band. They paid $50+ billion for C-band. They secured that. So now they're going to further densify the network. But look at all the offloading that they're going to gain. They already have offloading in the red territory. But look at all the blue where Verizon could potentially gain offloading. Right? With the convergence, they're going to converge. Trust me. They can speak on it publicly however they want to. If the customer wants to converge, Verizon will converge them. Same with T-Mobile. They're going to converge them too. If that consumer wants billing all from one, they're going to do it. And I've already been hearing that in Fios areas, Verizon does offer discounts. They offer $10 off Fios. $20 off Fios and maybe $10 off per line on wireless. That right there will lower your churn, especially if it's a permanent. It's going to be hard for that customer to leave. Verizon, like I said, they're already working on becoming the best network. So once they have that, and you lock them in with Fios, or it's all going to be rebranded to Fios unless they change the name. It's going to be a tough sale to get them out of that, right? Somebody else, another competitor, is going to have to come in with a much better deal to get them out, because the Verizon Fios network is going to be the best fiber, and they're going to have the best network, right? So you're going to have to come in cheaper to get them to switch. That's what it's going to have to be, and that's where competition will come in. That could also lower prices. So this is something definitely to monitor, right? We're almost in 2025. As quick as 2024 went by, 2025 will go by just as fast. And then we're going to be in 2026, and then we're going to be just that much closer to this deal closing. After close, still going to need about maybe 12 to 18 months of an integration period. But Verizon is going to work through that very quickly. They won't have too many issues. They know how to own and operate fiber. They have massive scale on fiber to the cell with the One Fiber project that they funded and could potentially further fund with this Frontier deal. They own and operate Fios on the East Coast. So this is really not much new for them. This is just business as usual. Once they get this, boom, integrate, and then it's business as usual. So the blue is a massive expansion, as you can see. That's going to give Verizon a lot of scale. Are they going to get close to AT&T? Likely not yet, because AT&T is already moving on and they're moving forward, right? 50 million households. But it gets Verizon a lot closer and puts T-Mobile that much further behind, right? Even with the Metronet and Lumos deals, T-Mobile won't be able to touch the scale of Verizon or AT&T when it comes to fiber. And even at that point, T-Mobile still doesn't own and operate the fiber. They lease it back. They just add their branding to it. That's all they're doing. So T-Mobile is not necessarily in the driver's seat on this one. We can clearly see they want to do fiber, but they don't really want to own and operate. They have opportunities to own and operate, but T-Mobile will still need a bigger scale of offloading. And I think that's where cable comes in. Cable is struggling. Cable has a massive fiber asset. That's an opportunity for T-Mobile. But the next big thing for Verizon moving forward is going to be the Frontier deal, right? This upcoming year, we got T-Mobile closing U.S. Cellular in the middle of the year. By the time Verizon gets around to closing their deal and integrating, T-Mobile will have already been done with the integration for US Cellular. So competition is going to heat up. T-Mobile's really going to dig into those markets that US Cellular existed. They're going to want to grab share. They are a growing company, so they're going to grab share very quickly. So Verizon can't lose focus on wireless, right? Just because of this deal, they still have to maintain their wireless network. I mean, not the network, but they still have to make sure that they don't, churn doesn't get crazy. And I wouldn't be surprised if T-Mobile implements some kind of uncarrier move around the US Cellular deal closing just to jumpstart that growth, because they're going to gain a large footprint from US Cellular. 2,100 sites that T-Mobile is going to operate. That's going to give them some great coverage expansion. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe if you're new. Follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Live. See y'all in the next one. Peace.